In the heart of the Igbo land, nestled among rolling hills and fertile valleys, lay the kingdom of Umuagu. For generations, it flourished under the protection of the iron spear, a sacred artifact said to be forged by the gods. The spear was not just a weapon, it was a symbol of divine authority, passed from king to king, a bond between the ruler and the land. But one fateful night, everything changed. The great king Eze-Anochi, beloved by his people, took his last breath. His twin sons Ugo and Ikemba mourned beside him, their grief as vast as the land their father ruled. Yet, even as the drums of mourning echoed across the kingdom, shadows moved under the cover of night. By dawn, the iron spear, the heart of Umuagu, was gone, stolen from the king's tomb, and with it, peace vanished. The loss of the iron spear plunged Umuagu into chaos. The elders and villagers turned to the twin princes for guidance, but instead of unity, division arose. Ugo, the older twin, was a man of peace, a healer with a heart as steady as the rivers that cradled their land. His younger brother, Ikemba, was fiery and ambitious, a warrior who believed strength was the only path to rule. "You cannot lead this kingdom, Ugo," Ikemba declared during a heated council meeting. "Your soft heart will make us weak, and your thirst for power will destroy us." Ugo replied calmly, his voice steady but his eyes sharp. The people were torn, their loyalties divided. The elders sought the wisdom of Neka, the oracle of the moon, a mysterious seer who dwelled in the sacred grove. Neka listened to their pleas and spoke her prophecy. Only the one who finds the lost iron spear and brings it back to the shrine of Allah, the earth goddess, will sit on the throne of Umuagu. The twin journeys begin. The brothers set out on separate journeys, each accompanied by loyal allies. Ugo was joined by Amadi, a skilled tracker and trusted friend, whose bond with the land was unmatched. Together, they ventured east into the dense forests where ancient spirits whispered among the trees. Ikemba, meanwhile, headed west into the barren lands where forgotten shrines lay buried in sand. At his side was Adana, a brilliant strategist with a sharp tongue and a hidden agenda. Their journeys were fraught with peril. Ugo's path tested his compassion. In the forest, he encountered a village cursed by a vengeful spirit. The villagers begged for his help, and despite Amadi's warnings to stay focused on the spear, Ugo could not ignore their plight. Through wisdom and humility, he calmed the spirit and restored peace, earning the villagers' blessings. Ikemba, on the other hand, faced trials of strength. In the ruins of a warrior's shrine, he battled shadowy guardians that tested his resolve. With Adana's cunning strategies and his unyielding determination, he emerged victorious, though his scars deepened, both on his body and in his heart. As they journeyed, both brothers uncovered secrets about their father. Eze-Anochi, they learned, was not as perfect as he seemed. He had made choices that, while meant to protect the kingdom, had sown the seeds of division. The theft of the Iron Spear was not a random act. It was tied to the burdens of his reign. These revelations shook the brothers, forcing them to question not only their father's legacy, but also themselves. Their paths finally converged at the ancestral shrine of Allah. The Iron Spear stood on a pedestal, guarded by a spirit of vengeance, a towering figure with fiery eyes and a voice that rumbled like thunder. "You come to claim the spear," the spirit boomed. "But only one may take it. Prove your worth." The brothers, their allies behind them, stood face to face. Years of tension erupted into a fierce battle. Spears clashed, and the shrine quaked under the weight of their conflict. But as the spirit's fiery gaze burned brighter, Ugo and Ikemba began to realize the truth. Their fight was not for the good of the kingdom, it was for their egos. The spirit's voice echoed once more. "The spear is not a tool of war. It is a bond of unity. Only those who stand together can claim it." In that moment, the brothers saw what their father's life and death had tried to teach them. They lowered their weapons and approached the spear, side by side. With hands united, they lifted it. A brilliant light engulfed the shrine, and the spirit of vengeance faded, replaced by a serene glow. The brothers returned to Umuagu as heroes. Before the elders and villagers, they placed the Iron Spear back in its rightful place at the shrine. Ugo was crowned king, his wisdom tempered by the lessons of his journey. Ikemba, humbled and resolute, vowed to protect the kingdom and his brother. The people rejoiced, their songs and dances echoing across the hills. Peace returned to the land, and the Iron Spear stood as a reminder that true strength lies not in power or ambition, but in unity and love. And so, the echoes of the Iron Spear lived on, a tale of family, sacrifice, and the enduring spirit of Umuagu.
Thank you for watching Seen and Heard Stories. If you enjoyed this tale, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more captivating African folktale stories. See you in the next story.